Hey guys! Okay, so I just wanted to give you a little update. So, first of all, Friday, I officially found out that they diagnosed me with POTS. So, still kind of want to cry when I think about it, but it's gonna be okay. It's kind of weird. I mean, the doctors knew, and I think they're probably gonna tell me my next appointment. What is it, next week? But I just was like, in my last video I told you about how I found those doctors in Georgia, and I needed the diagnosis code so I could submit everything to my insurance company, and so I had to prod them for a diagnosis code. So they told me that I had POTS, not in the way that I wanted. At Ohio State, they have this thing called OSU My Chart, which is where you can like message back and forth with your doctors, and that's how they told me. So maybe not the way that I wanted to be told that I have POTS, but I mean, I already kind of assumed that it was POTS that I had because they just had thrown around autonomic disorder, and the way that they've, started treating me with salt and precious seconds and all that stuff. From the hours of research, I kind of already assumed that it was POTS, but at least I officially know now. So in the last video, I told you guys about how I was going to go see a nutritionist, and that was going to be like one of the first things that I really did outside of the suggestions now that my electrophysiologist has given me. So I went. It was a little different than I expected. I assumed nutritionists did like blood testing, stuff like that. He ended up doing muscle testing. I don't know, you'd have to look it up. I went along with it. Honestly, I think I just really got my hopes up that seeing him was going to be the solution, because I had several friends who have been to him who have helped with different digestive issues and things like that. So he ended up, not prescribing, but telling me about these 9 different supplements that I needed to take. I was able to get 6 of them. And he wanted me to take them all at the same time. So on Friday, in the mornings when I found out I had POTS, and then I took all those supplements, and by 2 p.m. my body was like, nope, nope, not happening. So it felt like a weird surge in my body, and by 2 p.m. I had to call an ambulance because I did not know what was going on. My stomach hurt so bad, and my heart was all bananas. So that's off the list. That's okay though. I tried it. I don't know about you guys, but I've always kind of been sensitive to medications and supplements and stuff like that. I've never really been able to take really like any of that stuff because it has always just made my body go berserk. And who knows? Maybe that was, I don't know. It just makes me wonder how long I've actually like had POTS, and maybe I just didn't notice some of the signs and symptoms until, it's so funny that I'm wearing this. It was after this vacation. That things got crazy for me, and things kind of started to go downhill. So anyhow, I actually have a really fantastic game plan put in place, and I literally have the most amazing primary care doctor in the world. So today, March 6th, I went and I saw my GI doctor he's new. He's really, really awesome. He's also one for not wanting to put people on pills. So I was like, love you so much. So to deal with constipation issues, just put it out there. So he has me taking Benefiber, and I was taking Miralax since Friday just to get things moving, and that's helping. And he said like we can cool it down on that. So it's Benefiber that I'm taking, and I'm taking this non-stimulant stool softener just to kind of help things progress, and then the Benefiber will really just kind of take over. So that's where we're starting with that, and I feel very good about it. Holy crap, I've only had to take Miralax twice, and I'm on day 3 since I was like taking it, and I'm like still pooping like good ones too. So if you're watching this, you probably have POTS and you probably have digestive issues too, so you're probably not too concerned. So the next course of action, I'm actually really, really, really excited. Over the weekend, I did a lot of research, and I was able to get in contact with a couple people who, so crazy, from my hometown who actually have POTS, and talk to them about like what they're doing, you know, what doctors they've seen, stuff like that. And this girl turned me on to this exercise program that was like put out there, and that she was doing. And it like has started to help her a little bit. And so I did a little bit more research on it. And there's this doctor, his name is Dr. Levine, Levine, and he's in Dallas, Texas. And from, it was 2010 to 2013, we'd have to look it up. I would have to look it up. He did this study on 250 POTS patients. And like, I've read different parts of it, because he's this Dr. Levine guy. He's worked with NASA. He's helped rehabilitate astronauts. Like, this guy's awesome. And so he did this study with POTS patients. And of all the POTS patients who completed, it's like technically it's a 3-month program. Obviously, it can be up to like 8 months, depending on how really kind of deconditioned you are. And POTS patients have seen these huge improvements. And I believe I read 2 different things, and it's either 58% or 71% of the participants who were able to complete the program, who didn't, have to stop at any point for medical reasons or whatever, actually no longer fit the criteria for POTS. So I did a bunch of research, found out how I could get a hold of this program, and the really freaking awesome thing is you can email. You have to have your doctor email them with all of their information requesting. It's called the POTS exercise protocol, and they can actually send the program over to your doctor, so then you can go through it. The only thing that they don't do now, since their study is over and they're collecting data from people who completed the study, is it has to be requested through a doctor, and you're not allowed to like share the program with people. I'm pretty sure I'm going to end up having to sign a confidentiality agreement, and so will my doctor. And they can't help you implement it, but they'll send everything over for your doctor to do with you. So I have my electrophysiologist. Well, I emailed them and asked them to do it. I don't have the greatest electrophysiologist, and communication-wise, he's a fantastic doctor. However, his office doesn't communicate so well. So, and my primary care doctor, who's literally the most amazing woman on the face of the earth, is advocating for me, and she is sending the email over to request the program so I can get started in it. They only check the email twice a month, but they will send the program over to your doctor for you to do. And like I said, it's between 3, 5, 8 months. I don't care. I'm so excited to start it. I know the studies show that people have really great results. So I just initiated that today, got the information to both my electrophysiologist and my primary care doctor. So I have 2 sources advocating for me to move forward to get this program so I can go through it. Second thing I'm doing is on Wednesday, so that'll be, March 8th? Oh, excuse me. I start vestibular therapy. Again, in all of my research, I found that different studies are showing that people who have POTS with their, with being lightheaded and dizzy, that it just, your balance is just kind of all wonky. So people who have gone through different styles of vestibular therapy, they've shown some improvement in those kind of symptoms. So I got a referral. Actually, I had a referral. I'm just not using it because after I got back from this vacation and things started going funky for me, I was really lightheaded. I had really bad vertigo from the cruise, but it kind of got better. So I'm using it now, and I'm going to go through it and see how that works. So that's where I am. I'm really excited to try this exercise program. It's very structured. By no means am I looking for it to be the cure and the end all. I just think that for me, it's a really good fit because you'll learn. Never been huge on taking medications. I'm not one for just wanting to mask my symptoms and just try to pretend that they're not there, because for me, a lot of medications typically give me side effects, and my body just doesn't like pills, period. So there's really no way around that. But I found that exercise program, and my primary care doctor is so excited about it, and she thinks that, it's really great. They tell POTS patients to exercise anyway, strengthen your lower body, stuff like that, but there's really no direction that they give you. So I think it's really fantastic that this doctor did that study and, is just really trying to rehabilitate people and just get us moving and get us in a condition where we can, really move around and not be, I don't know, maybe in as bad of shape. If it could help improve my quality of life in any way, shape, or form, which they say that exercise does, hell, I'm willing to do it. Even if it takes me 8 months to get through the whole program, I'm committed and I'm going to go through it. And I'll let you guys know how it goes. Fingers crossed that I'll get that program this month. Like I said, when they emailed me back, they said they only check the email, because I went straight to the person there. Actually, I sent 3 different emails because I wanted the information so badly yesterday. But I ended up getting an email literally first thing this morning, giving me the information of how I can obtain it. So what was I saying? Yeah, so they literally only check the email to send the requests for the program twice a month. So I'm hoping, since it's the 6th, if someone sends that email like this week, I think I have a pretty good chance of getting the protocol this week. So, or not this week, this month. So really, that's what I've got cooking for now. I'll tell you, for me, the compression stockings have really helped a lot with, so like I said, I never got swollen before I started taking or eating all the salt. But I will say salt helps. If I start feeling a little, I drink some salt water or eat something salty. And it typically, it helps a little bit. For me, I've always had kind of low blood pressure. So I'm really kind of hoping that maybe all the salt will help my blood pressure too, and the exercise. So that's what I have for now. I am going to actually put the email address for it's called the Levine exercise or POTS exercise protocol. And I mean, if you're interested in it, you can always have your doctor request it, or, talk to your doctor and see if he thinks that you'd be a good candidate, or, discuss if it would be a good option. So obviously, by no means, I'm not a doctor. I can't say whether, it would be good for you if you're able to, whatever. But I'm going to leave that underneath here because I think it's so fantastic. I know I'm really, really excited about it. And certainly exercise is one of the best things for us. So I will keep you updated, let you know how it goes for me. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing. I don't think anything else has really changed. Ooh, one thing changed. I was really excited. I was able to drive myself to one of my doctor's appointments today. First one this morning, I wasn't feeling the greatest, so my boyfriend took me. But my second one this afternoon, I was able to drive myself. So yeah, that's where we're at. I'm so excited to report more as soon as I can get into that exercise program. So talk to you guys soon.